What if the most exciting new PlayStation isn't entirely new, but a brilliant reimagining of the one you already know? Sony has quietly, but significantly, reshaped the very idea of what a PlayStation 5 is. For years, Sony's PlayStation 5 has redefined immersive gaming. But as we step into 2025, the landscape for finding your perfect PS5 has shifted. Gone are the days of simply choosing the PlayStation 5. Now, you navigate between the sleek PS5 Slim and the powerhouse PS5 Pro, as the original model mostly slips into the rearview mirror on store shelves. So, what exactly sets these consoles apart, especially that increasingly popular PS5 Slim? The first thing you'll notice, of course, is the design. The PS5 Slim truly earns its name. It's significantly smaller than the original model, sporting a distinct new line running down its center. Think of it like Sony putting the PS5 on a diet, shedding some bulk without sacrificing an ounce of its core functionality or signature aesthetic. They managed to cram all that powerful tech into a more compact footprint, which is a neat trick. Now, when we talk about storage and raw performance, here's where things get interesting, or perhaps stay surprisingly similar. Both the Slim and the original PS5 deliver the same core gaming experience, running your favorite titles with identical frame rates and graphical fidelity. Early whispers suggested the Slim might be a touch faster, but those comparisons often involved external storage solutions on the original, skewing the results. The truth? On an apples-to-apples basis, performance remains virtually identical. You won't feel a speed bump just by moving to the Slim. However, one subtle difference people note is fan noise. Older original PS5s can get a bit louder over time, while the Slim isn't entirely silent. Being newer, it likely experiences less of that accumulated wear and tear, giving it a slight edge in quiet operation. What about connecting all your gadgets? Well, the PS5 Slim did make a minor tweak to its port configuration. It has fewer USB Type-A ports on the front, meaning you might find yourself relying more on the rear ports if you juggle multiple accessories like an external hard drive, a charging station, and maybe a VR headset all at once. It's not a deal breaker, but it's certainly something to consider if your current setup is port-intensive. Perhaps the most talked about change for the PS5 Slim is its modular disk drive. This is a genuinely clever move. You can buy the console as a digital-only version, which is the most affordable entry point, and then, if you later decide you miss physical games or have a vast library of discs, you can purchase the drive separately for about $50. It's like buying a laptop knowing you can add an optical drive later if you truly need it. However, an honest assessment suggests not many players actually use this add-on feature. Most people seem to make up their mind up front about whether they want discs or not, so perhaps deciding on the disc version from the get-go is the simpler path if that's your preference. And for the collectors out there, it's worth noting that the original PS5 saw more special editions and unique color options, like that stunning Spider-Man limited edition. The Slim hasn't had quite the same parade of unique designs, though it did get a rather striking anniversary edition that certainly turned heads. So, bringing this all together, what's the value proposition looking like in 2025? If you're a first-time buyer stepping into the PlayStation universe, the PS5 Slim is almost certainly what you'll find in stores. The digital-only Slim offers the cheapest ticket into current-gen gaming. But weigh this carefully. Adding that modular disk drive later, plus maybe some custom faceplates, quickly brings you close to the price of just buying the standard disc edition outright. It's a bit of a pricing dance Sony has created. If you're eyeing the pre-owned market, both consoles are solid choices. The Slim has the clear advantage of being newer, meaning less potential for dust buildup or general wear and tear. An original PS5 is now around 4 years old, so any secondhand unit could show its age. Now, for those of you already rocking an original PS5, is an upgrade to the Slim worthwhile? Honestly, probably not, unless space is an absolute premium in your setup. Since the performance remains identical, the hassle of transferring games and data simply doesn't justify the move. If you are looking for a performance leap, that's where the PS5 Pro steps in with its significantly upgraded GPU and storage. That kind of jump certainly makes the effort of migrating your digital life far more appealing. Ultimately, the PS5 Slim truly shines as the ideal entry point for new players seeking that current generation experience in a sleeker package. It delivers all the gaming goodness of the original, just with a smaller footprint. But if you already own an original PS5, you likely have no compelling reason to make the switch, unless that smaller size truly speaks to your living room aesthetic. For those committed to digital games, the Slim's digital-only version offers the most budget-friendly path. Yet, if you cherish physical media or own a collection of discs, consider the long-term benefits of disc functionality up front. It might just save you a little hassle and perhaps a few dollars down the road. It seems the future of PlayStation buying isn't just about picking a console, but navigating a thoughtfully curated and sometimes subtly tricky menu of choices. What choice will you make?